Hey guys, what's up? Daniel here with Dark Gadgets. Today we're unboxing the Samsung Gear Live. Now this product retails for $200 and is one of the first smartwatches running Android Wear, which is Google's smartwatch operating system. Now this one actually retails for a little bit less than the LG G Watch, and we'll see why later in this video. But for now we're just going to go ahead and open this up. Now as far as specs go, this actually has a 300 milliamp hour battery, which is a little bit less than the LG G Watch. But yeah, so the first thing you get in here is the watch itself. We're also gonna get the little charging cradle here, some documentation, and last but not least, we have this AC adapter. Now, as far as the actual watch itself goes here, let me pull it out of this plastic. Give me a second. Inside the watch, we actually have a 4 gigabytes of internal storage along with 512 megabytes of RAM, which is the same that we have in the LG G Watch. This one weighs 59 grams and, as I said, has a 300 milliamp hour battery, which is quite a bit less than the LG G Watch, since that one has, I believe, 400 milliamp hour battery. So that one should last you a little bit longer, but it all really depends on testing and what you get with actual usage, and not really on the specs. So we'll see that in a future video, and I'll compare that and show it to you guys. So make sure to subscribe. So as far as sensors go, we have the same thing. It's just that this one actually has in here in the back a heart rate monitor. So if you need to monitor your heart rate, this is probably going to be the watch to go with if you're looking into the Android Wear smartwatches, since I believe the Moto 360 will not have one of these. So if you want that, that's probably going to be one of the main selling points of this device, and also that it's still quite a bit cheaper than the LG G Watch, or just $30, but you know, it's $30. So yeah, what's cool here is that we actually have a physical button, unlike the LG G Watch. Let me see if I can focus this, and I can't, because I can't, for some reason I can't focus this. There we go. So we have a physical button right there, and you can actually use that to turn on and off the watch. When in the LG G Watch, you actually have to connect it to the Cradle. So we have a cool little animation here, and yeah, so I mean, that's pretty much it. So we can actually choose the languages here, but actually if you want to set this up, you're gonna have to install the Android Wear app on your smartphone and go from there. So you can't really set up the watch independently, but it's cool that it has the button so that you can do that. Now let's talk about the charging cradle for a second. Let me pull that out. And the charging cradle isn't like the LG G Watch's charging cradle, where you can actually just kind of, which is magnetic, and you just kind of lay it on there. This, you actually have to connect the cable to it, and then from the cable you'll have this somewhere in your nightstand or on your desk, and you're actually going to have to click it on there and hear the click. And it just kind of feels cheap, right? It feels kind of a gimmicky way to charge the device, and that happens too. You have to pull it out quite hard. So I don't know over time if that thing's gonna just not end up not working. I know a lot of people have been having trouble with that charging cradle since it's super cheap. But as far as the smartwatch component of this goes, with the actual fitting or whatever, it doesn't feel too bad. It actually feels quite nice. It looks nice as well, and yeah, no big problem with moving hand. It might be a little bit bigger in footprint than the LG G Watch, but not too big, because I can still move my hand around. And I know this might look a little bit classier, right? A little bit more like a real watch, maybe because of the two accents here, and it just doesn't look like a square that comes out of nowhere. It just kind of blends into it. So it kind of does look, but the strap, I'm not a big fan of the actual way it attaches, and also the material. It's a little bit hard. It's a much harder plastic or rubber than the one on the LG G Watch. And for comparison here, to show you guys a real watch, or what is, you know, kind of a real watch here, let me show you there. So you can see the thickness. It's pretty close. It's not too thick, right? For being a smartwatch, it's very close to what an actual watch is. And here to show you the footprint on the top. and you can see that. Yeah, it's a cool watch. It's definitely got its things, and I'll be testing this out and doing a full comparison between this and the LG watch in another video. But yeah, 59 grams, has the Super AMOLED display, which is 278 ppi, which is gonna look a lot better than the LG watch, or it at least should look a lot better. And we still have the 4 GB of internal storage, which is really great to have in here, which is enough for the apps that will be coming out for this. And it's also enough RAM, which is 512 megabytes, to actually run the device properly without having any problems. Although I'll have to actually try these out. I can't really talk based on the specs, but that's what should be happening here. Only cons so far that I see is that the strap is a little bit hard, which is kind of a deal breaker for me. But it's just like the other Samsung smartwatches that they have that are running Tizen. And the charging cradle, that's probably the biggest problem here, because every night you're gonna have to snap that thing in and then snap that thing out, and we'll see how that works out in the long term. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I will catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye.